6-45 was about taking a long 8-foot board and breaking it up into boards that are 3/4 of a foot long. My first step would have been to take each foot and divide it up into quarters, like this. And then I would have done, okay, number 2, and divide that up into quarters. 3. Obviously, with my mouse, not getting very pretty pictures, but that's what I would have done. Once I had it all divided up into quarters, then it would have been easier to count. Because then I would have just went, okay, 1, 2, 3, that's the first board. 1, 2, 3, that's the second board. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that you get the idea. That's how I would have went about it, is I would have just counted them. If you did a different way, that's totally fine, as long as you got an answer of 10 full 3/4 boards left from this 8-foot board. And you would have had 2/4 left over. Fair? That's not a full board. So part B asked, what part of a 3/4 foot board is the 2/4? What fraction is 2/4 of 3/4 is another way to say that. I have no idea. So let me use a diagram to help me figure that out. So I know I could represent 3/4. That's my whole, right? That would look like this. This is what the board is. My whole is 3/4. And the question is, how much is what I have left? What fraction? Well, let me shade in the 2/4 as well. So now I have to write a fraction to represent this picture. Okay. Well, for my fraction, I need the whole, or the number of total pieces on the bottom, right? Well, my total pieces in this situation is only 3, notice, because there was 3 yellow ones. The number of pieces I have is the green ones, which is 2. So I have 2/3 of the full 3/4 foot board. So I got 2/3 of that part left. Whew, crazy, right? So how to write that with a number sentence instead of just a diagram, which you didn't have to do, but this is what you would do. 2/4 is my answer. That's the amount that I had left. So I'm going to put my equal sign. 2/4 equals 2/3 of the 3/4 board. Of means to multiply. Let's just check that that works. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. Oh, I can simplify that though, right? I could divide it by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And looky there, it matched up. So we did it right. 2/3 of a 3/4 foot board is 2/4 of a foot. I need more room to talk about C. For C, you could have represented either part A or part B with your division sentence. I would probably expect you to do part A, which is just taking the 8-foot board, dividing it up into 3/4 foot boards, and my answer is 10 total. Remember, that was what was up here? And now I know It's 10 and 2/3 because there was 2/3 of a section of a 30-foot, 3/4 of a foot board. Whew, hard to say. But that would be a good division sentence for C. 8-foot total board divided up into 3/4 sized pieces. So whole divided by size gives me the number of total pieces, which is 10 and 2/3. All right. Nice perseverance on that. And that's your final core problem for the day. Nice job.